Okay, so step 3 then is we need to create our assemblies for the hard stand areas of the corridor. So what you can do for this is you can just make copies of your existing main corridor assembly. So I'm just going to make 3 copies of this and then just make edits to that to suit what I need for the various parts of the hard stand. So I'm just going to copy 1, 2 and 3. Okay, so because what we're going to be doing is we're going to be adding each of these alignments as new baselines to the corridor, and along those edges of the hard stand we're going to be applying just the earthworks part only of these assemblies. And the reason for that is because if we try and apply an assembly from the centre line of the road here, the access road, it won't be, because it applies assemblies perpendicular from the centre line, it won't model these parts correctly where these are running away from the centre line at right angles already, so it won't model the earthworks along these portions correctly. So what we do then is just going to make edits over here. So I'm going to select different bits of my sub-assemblies and edit them. So the first one I have is just the lane only part of the hard stand. So I'm just going to rename it, just call it hard stand lane. Then what I want is I want an earthworks left and an earthworks right portion. So I'm going to select the bits I don't want down here and just delete these. So I'm just going to rename that and make this one earthworks right. So hard stand earthworks right. Okay. And then just do for the same thing for the opposite side. So this is going to be a hard stand. Just change the name of this. It's going to be hard stand earthworks left. So hard stand earthworks left. Click OK. Now we just need to use those assemblies to build my hard stand part of the corridor. So the way you do that is take it one side at a time. So I select my existing corridor here and I'm going to add in a new baseline. That's going to be, do the right hand side first, so hard stand right. And then what I'm going to do is my 1% profile from a dummy corridor surface. And when you add in that new baseline, nothing happens by default, so what you need to do is go into your corridor properties, and in order to apply an assembly along that baseline you need to add a region. So there's our new baseline. Right click on it, click add region, and we select our hard stand earthworks right. Click OK, and then scroll across in the bottom, and we want to click on this button here to set the targets for that region. So my condition is based on the existing ground. Let me see, actually it's based on the bottom of peat. Bottom of peat. Slope to bottom of peat is that one. Slope to top of peat is existing ground. Slope to bottom of peat is that one. And slope to top of peat is that one. Click OK. OK. Let the corridor rebuild. And that's that portion of it modelled. Okay, so we just need to do that for the other side as well, and then we move on to modelling the lane part. So that's in the next step.